made the point earlier, Al, about how good the left hooks are being. He's making space to throw his punches on the inside.
Very good point, and maybe that's the difference, Dave. But I'll tell you what, I've never seen him turn into a double left hook like that. We head into round 7 in what is turning into a real classic battle. In the first round, or round 6, excuse me. Yeah, I want to push it ahead one round.
Not this fight.
You don't want to miss anything. The cut that Prince Charles Williams has had over his left eye has been there since the first round. And now look, Merqui Sosa wants to box a little bit, doesn't he?
Well, over the course of a 12-round fight, it is a good idea to show some different looks. Merqui Sosa trying to take the jab away, and Prince Charles Williams wants to go right back at it on the inside. In that last round, 140 of 160 punches thrown were power shots, 70 averaged by each guy, and in that round, Sosa with a distinct advantage. Good numbers for Sosa there.
And interesting, good numbers for Williams as well, adding 54%, just not doing as much as Sosa.
If you land over 50% and it's not enough, you have to shake your head.
They are in a familiar territory there, very close. And again, I want to compliment Ron Lipton. He is not overreacting. He's letting them fight on the inside, waiting until they do clinch before he moves in. And it's helping to make this an entertaining fight. Right there, he could have stepped in, and some referees might have.
It certainly is, and he lets them, if they're holding, if each fighter is holding with one hand a little bit, makes them fight their way out of it. Only when they come to a complete stop is he doing that. This is an excellent example of referees inaction.
See, and he's watching, and bravo for him instead of trying to take the play away. Good right hand by Sosa.
And notice how close the referee is. All referees should be that close to the action. We see sometimes referees all the way on the other side of the ring don't get the good look. They get shielded when certain low blows are thrown, but Lipton is in the perfect spot.
Good right hand by Sosa lands again. And in this round again, Williams is where he apparently wants to be, but it's Sosa who's doing the good work on the inside.
Looks like Williams might just be a little bit arm-weary in this round, showing it perhaps for the first time in the fight. And Sosa unloading his bombs.
Sosa told us today, I'm 29 years old, I'm younger than him, I think I'm stronger, I feel like I've not been in as many wars. As this fight goes on, I think I'll be stronger. He's showing some signs of that here in the 6th round.
Well, he's certainly getting on the inside and making this a war. We talked about the keys at the outset, wearing Charles Williams down. He's certainly trying to do that.
We are almost halfway through this battle for the NABF light heavyweight title, and Merqui Sosa has fought unquestionably his best fight ever. I don't think there's any question about that. Meanwhile, Charles Williams does what he always does. Fights his heart out. We'll be right back. Dr. Doggett was in the corner looking at Prince Charles Williams. There's the good doctor, who has been the ring doctor here in Atlantic City for a long time, and a great guy, does a fine job. And he says let the fight go on, and so Prince Charles Williams in the purple will go out again against Merqui Sosa.
And in New Jersey, doctors have far more authority in stopping fights than in other jurisdictions, so the opinion of the doctor, very significant, and the eye of Merqui Sosa, significant to look at.
David, there was a left hook by Williams. I think as good a left hook as he can throw, and it did not appear to hurt Merqui Sosa.
Sosa simply has an iron will tonight. Sometimes you can will yourself to walk through punches. It seems like he is doing that tonight. He is simply on his game, and there's nothing wrong with Williams' game either. He's got a little bit of an edge in jabs through 6 rounds, but not as big of an edge as he'd like.
And I'll tell you, I think you are right. Williams is looking a little bit fatigued right now.
All those wars, the fight on the inside with James Toney, he certainly doesn't cheat anybody. Charles Williams never takes a round off, and they're bombing away. And that's just a number tonight, the way these scorecards are. It's a tremendous war. Neither fighter has left anything out there.
I would agree with you, though, that Sosa surely is winning by at least a few points, if not the 4 that you have. We first saw Merqui Sosa here on ESPN in January 1991 against James Toney. He fought very well in beating Tyrone Frazier here on our network in March of that year, TKO in 10. I mentioned he went on to fight Michael Nunn in 1993 for the WBA super middleweight title, in a fight that he admitted wasn't a great effort because he said Nunn didn't do much and I didn't do much either.
And as somebody that had such a big start in his career, that you've been waiting for him to get the big win, and this might be his night. He certainly senses this could be his night.
And he's hurting Prince Charles Williams to the body and to the head. The right eye of Merqui Sosa is all but closed.
Which makes you wonder where the jab of Prince Charles Williams is as far as exploiting the one thing that's out there for him.
It's interesting. I wonder if when Charles looks back at this fight, he thinks to himself, why didn't I follow the game plan I said I was going to, which is standing outside the jab?
It shows how hard it really is to do that when a veteran fighter who has seen it all and been through everything can get sucked into a street fight.
And Williams is getting whacked and might be hurt. A half a minute left to go in round 7, and Merqui Sosa is relentless. A big right hand.
The gas tank is dwindling for Charles Williams. Somebody has to lose this war of attrition.
It is scheduled for 12. It is in round 7. It has been a delight. If you like action and you like boxing, you gotta like this. And I assume that's what you're watching. That does it for round 7. Once again, the doctor will come into the ring and take a look. First, he pays a visit to Merqui Sosa's corner to look at the swelling over the right eye. Now here comes Dr. Doggett over to this corner. How you feel?
Merqui Sosa doing some of his best lethal damage in this fight with the right hand over the top. He tees off, misses there. The left hook was good. He turns into a right hand over the top. Charles Williams just cannot really react to it.
Now, here is the ruling. Dr. Doggett, let me tell you, Merqui Sosa is excited, but I don't know that he won. The doctor has ruled that both men are unable to continue. Now, let's see what the ruling is here.
Probably go to the scorecards. They've made more than 3 rounds of the fight.
That is Larry Hazard, the commissioner here, who is now, he's over here talking to Logan Hobson of CompuBox, and I'll bet you he'll tell us. Now, both fighters are unable to continue on doctor's examination. We don't know yet what the determination will be from this, though. And that's Larry Hazard. That's the doctor's rule.
And this crosses over a lot of rules because you've got the NABF.
It may be ruled a draw.
Both fighters unable to
We're waiting. We're waiting.
And it is a draw.
It is going to be ruled a draw because both men cannot continue. This is fascinating. This has, I have not seen this before.
Yeah, we talk about the butt rule and how that comes into effect in the first round. Heads came together, no butt called, the punch is called, and now it comes back here. It is unique. It's a severe battle of exhaustion, a war, all kinds of dehydration. They're both showing the effects, and hey, you see enough things, something new can always come up.
And to give us an explanation, let's go to Michael Buffer.
Referee Ron Lipton has called a halt to the bout. The official time comes at the end of round 7. We'll have something for you in just a moment.
Well, we're not going to get it quite explained yet. We were led to believe by the officials here, and we were told that it would end up being a draw. However, they're going to discuss it, they're going to talk it over, and we're going to go away for just a moment while they have a contest. So the suspense builds here in Atlantic City. We'll be back to find out who, if anyone, won this boxing match. We're back at Bally's Park Place here in Atlantic City, New Jersey. The suspense is building for us and you. Let's go to Michael Buffer and find out.
Gentlemen, here at Bally's Park Place on the boardwalk in Atlantic City, the official decision at the end of this time, referee Ron Lipton has called a halt to the bout, acting on the advice of Chief Ringside, Dr. Frank B. Doggett. Both fighters unable to continue after 7 rounds. The bout is a technical draw.
So, it is a technical draw. Charles Williams disappointed, and yet, in our viewpoint, Merqui Sosa looked like he might have been doing the better work. We've been given the scorecards. In fact, The scorecards agree with what Dave Bontempo had. One judge had it 69-63 for Sosa. Another judge had it 69-64 for Sosa. And the 69-64 was what the third judge had. So every single judge had about the same margin that Dave Bontempo did for Merqui Sosa. So likely he would be a little more disappointed that this fight was stopped. And Dave Bontempo is now up in the ring. I think he's got both fighters. Let's go up to him right now.